Conestoga, New York. Before we talk that, the Beaver Valley Boxing Hall of Fame, I think you have every plaque of every enshrinee in the other room here. You really wanted to keep that around when it kind of went away, right?
For sure. We may reopen that. We may try to start it up. The Beaver County Sports Hall of Fame had talked to me about having a branch of the Beaver County Boxing Hall of Fame, coming back. So, asking me if I was interested in trying to start it back up again. So,
best boxer ever in Beaver County, Teddy Norris, right there.
Teddy was great. I mean, it's hard because footage of some of these guys are really
good.
Keontae Irving, Raquan Kimbrough, all the national titles there, pros. You had a lot of guys from, the Yaris brothers were great. I mean, they were world champions.
Teddy and Eddie.
You can't take it away from them. And Tommy was light heavyweight contender.
A lot of people don't know this, but where he used to train, the former middleweight champion, is now part of the Royal Dutch Shell Oil Company right down there along Route 18. Yeah, I used to drive by there and think all the time about how that was when fighters actually went to camp and got away from the rest of the world and do what they had to do. Listen, the Klitschko brothers, Vladimir Klitschko, we all know, great heavyweight champion. But the World Boxing Hall of Fame, International Boxing Hall of Fame, this past weekend, Vitaly Klitschko, three-time heavyweight champion, held the title for 2,735 days, third longest individual WBC heavyweight champion, 9 title defenses, 6'7" in the ring, dominance, 87% knockout percentage. He had a very durable chin. He and George Foreman, the only two to defend the title while turning 40. Dr. Iron Fist, now in politics, founded by the party that is the Ukrainian Democratic Alliance for Reform and was elected to Parliament in 2012. They also honored broadcasters Steve Albert and Jim Gray. And Erik Morales, this is an incredible fighter, first Mexican-born boxer in history to win titles in 4 different weight classes, 61 fights, 52 wins, 36 knockouts. He defeated 15 world champions. So before we get to Terrence Crawford, a phenomenon as we speak, holding all 4 welterweight division crowns, recently the WBO as he defeated Jim Horn, the same guy that beat Manny Pacquiao. We'll do that in our next video. Let's talk Vitaly Klitschko.
I thought he was the better Klitschko myself at one time anyways. I mean, he only lost to Chris Bird on a shoulder injury. He was beating Chris Bird every round basically, and then the last round he didn't come out because he said he dislocated his shoulder. And then his other loss was to Lennox Lewis. And at the time, I mean, he was giving Lennox everything he wanted. I mean, he received a huge cut. But I mean, those are the only 2 fights that he ever lost. I mean, like I said, his knockout percentage was as good as George Foreman's. Great fighter, great fighter. Used his jab, used his reach long.
Great brothers, those 2 guys.
I thought he was actually physically tougher and even mentally tougher than Vladimir. Vladimir was maybe a little bit more athletic, but Vitaly was a big guy, and he was tough physically and tough mentally. I think he just, I mean, when you look at Vladimir's chin wasn't as good. I mean, Vladimir actually got stopped early on in his career. So I think, literally, it's arguably who's the better Klitschko. I think it's definitely an argument.
All right, Paul Palumbo doing what he does best, a little bag work. Now we're going to talk about one of the great Mexican fighters. You know how much love I have for them. Tell me about the strength of Erik Morales, 1993 to 2012 he boxed.
And I think we all remember the trilogy with him and Marco Antonio Barrera.
Manny Pacquiao.
When he fought Pacquiao.
You gotta love their heart.
Oh man, I mean,
you can't teach that.
I always tell these guys, you get Mexican fighters they're a rare breed. They're totally different. They're special. They're very special because I mean, you get a Mexican kid, he'll fight you to the death for $50. I mean, you can't say that about too many.
At this point, I'll do it for 25. No, go ahead.
But they're special, man. They are bred to fight. It's in their blood. I mean, DNA evolves. I mean, over time, these guys have just been fighting in that country. I mean, that is their sport. You know what I mean? They box more than they do any other sport. And when kids are born, I mean, that's what they're born. They're born boxing gloves on. You know?
We'll come back. Terrence Crawford, who is very special. That's next from World Class Boxing in Ambridge. Come right through us and finish up on this young man. Time. We'll be back.